Talk to me about ground bait then. You've gone for a fish meal mix,
Yes.
and it's dark.
Yes.
Now, you've obviously got your preferred mix.
Yep.
Talk to me why you're using each mix, because one's slightly sweeter than the other, isn't it?
Absolutely. So this is two parts F1 dark, 1 part Thatcher's. Thatcher's is quite a strong fish meal. What's very important today, Rob, and this is where I think a lot of people go wrong, okay? Ground bait is a brilliant tool at drawing fish in, but we've got to remember this is about giving you the edge. So we want to win, right? We want to catch a winning bag. What we don't want to do today is catch loads of tiny roach. Listen, if we catch 20 pound of roach, great, but if we're catching like 5-6 pound, I see it too often, people go too negative. So I've increased the fish meal content, because when I put the ground bait in today, you'll see I won't be feeding a lot of ground bait at all. It'll purely be as a attractor for those better fish.
So in that small amount of feed, you want sort of like extra power.
I need the extra power. That's a brilliant way of describing it, and that's why I do it. So that's why I use that combination. F1 is the base. It's a crushed dark expander. It's perfect. Like you say, that's my personal choice, and it's why I go with it. I've mixed it. I mixed it slightly on the damp side. It's drying out a little bit now. I would say it's very important not to have the mix dry, okay? I want a damp mix, and the reason behind that will become clear when I go and feed it. Having a damp mix, for me, gives me options on how I feed it. So that is why I go for that sort of, I'm gonna call it, at the moment, it's like it's hard to say, like a medium consistency. It's hard to describe. It's not dry, it's certainly not over wet. One-handed squeeze, holds together nicely. That's the best description you can give of that sort of ground bait.
Obviously beautifully riddled as well, so no lumps in there at all.
It looks
right,
lovely.
That's the bait sorted.
Yep.
I'm really keen to get down in your box, look at your rigs, and then talk to you about how you're going to attack the session with lines and where you place
It's going to be really
swing.
interesting.